Hi. So, I had a whole video prepared of, me just chatting about momming and makeup and all that jazz. Anyway. And it was shitty. So, I canned it. And now we're just getting the back half of me doing the rest of my makeup instead of, a half an hour of me just doing my eyes. Anyway. Yeah. So, I was just talking about, being a mom of ASD kids, and how super fun that is. Can you tell I'm being a little sarcastic? Yeah. Anyway, look. I'm going to be frank with you. It sucks. It's not a choice. It's not what I would have chosen in life, but it is what it is, and I have zero regrets about it. I wouldn't change my kids for the world. Would I change the world for my kids? But you know what? I can't change the world. I can't change the world for them. People suck, and people are going to be rude, and it is what it is. I just have to prepare them for it. They can't live in a bubble. Yeah. Getting Jordan's diagnosis was hard. Jordan is my 13-year-old daughter. She has autism. She was diagnosed just before, probably about 6 months before she turned 3. And it was hard. We were alone when she got diagnosed because there was nobody we knew that had kids with autism. And we had a lot of people back off from us too because they didn't want to deal with Jordan having autism. They didn't know how, so they kind of just backed off, and it sucked. We have, since moved past that, with autism becoming more and more frequently diagnosed as more research becomes available. But at first, nobody knew shit about it, and there wasn't anybody around. That sucked. And you know what? She has flourished. Yeah, she has her moments. But, yeah. She's absolutely flourished. She still stumbles. She still falls. She still has wicked anxiety. But she's doing really well. And you know what? She was doing really well because of her goddamn ABA. Let's talk a little bit about ABA, okay? There are a lot of people in the autism community that hate it. They think it's conversion therapy. They think that we are trying to change our kids. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something about ABA, okay? Before ABA, my daughter couldn't talk. She couldn't speak. She couldn't communicate with us. All she did was scream. And we tried signs. She knew milk. She knew more. She knew eat. Mom, dad, I don't remember which one is which, but she knew that. But she didn't know how to effectively use it because she had no expressive language. She got the autism diagnosis. She gets into ABA, and all of a sudden, this kid is talking. It didn't change her. It didn't change her autism. She still has autism, but she could talk now. She could communicate with us. She learned how to use the PECS, which is the picture exchange communication system, something like that. I don't remember. But she learned how to use that. And then after she learned how to use the PECS, she was learning how to talk. And oh, wow. And she also learned social cues. At 2.5, almost 3 years old, she learned how to pick up on certain social cues. Not all of them. She still has trouble with social cues, but she learned how to respond more. They're not trying to change your kids. And I get that some people have had a really shit time with ABA. And I am really sorry about that. But you know what? your experience with it doesn't mean the whole system is broken. And I actually had somebody come at me once on an autism site telling me that I didn't care about my daughter's happiness because I put her in ABA. And I didn't care about her ability to deal with the world because I put her in ABA. Let me tell you something. That kid just won an award at school for her relationship building skills. You want to tell me that my kid doesn't know how to deal because of ABA? Yeah. You know what? Punt. Okay? Everybody experiences autism differently. And a lot of people think that because I have 2 kids, that they both experience it the same. That can be further from the truth, okay? I have a little boy with autism and a girl with autism. 2 totally different experiences, okay? She can deal a lot better than he can deal. All right. It's time to move on to foundation. I wish you had seen me do the eyes, but the video got all screwed up, and I'm not redoing them again. So I'll tell you what I used. Jeffree Star Androgyny Palette. I don't like Jeffree Star, but I'm not getting rid of perfectly good makeup, so I use the Androgyny Palette. Started out with the base color, moved into a darker color for my corners, and then put a little bit of concealer on this, even though a lot of people in the makeup community, you shouldn't use concealer on your eyes, you shouldn't use concealer on your eyes. Technically, I didn't. I used primer first. Anyway, I put the concealer on, this little tiny makeup sponge, dotted it here, and then patted some color into my eyes, and then did the old blendy blend. Boom. Here we go. I'm kind of mad because my pencil broke because now I can't do a lower lash line, but I'll deal with that later. All right. So I use L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This shit doesn't come off on anything. And I am a mom on a budget. I work in retail. I cannot afford, $37 makeup that doesn't budge off my face. Sorry, Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I love the makeup line she has. It's called Fenty. You can get it at Sephora. Another story. Don't shop at because I work in retail. But I mean, her stuff doesn't move. But again, I can't afford it. So I'm just putting 4 dots on my brush. Anyway, so talking about having 2 kids with autism, having a boy and having a girl with autism. Super duper fun, said absolutely no one at all. They both have different triggers. She's got anxiety. He doesn't. He has attention deficit. She doesn't. So it's different. It's different. It's a different experience for both of them. You set your schedule, which my life is dictated by a schedule. That's what it is. Yeah, blend into the neck. Give yourself a solid. Don't be one of those kids from high school that didn't blend into the neck and had this beautiful line of the foundation between their chin and their neck. Because they always use a darker foundation. Looking back, I hope they realize how absolutely ridiculous they looked. So, yeah. Anyway. My life is dictated by a schedule. It's by their schedule. We have to, where everybody's up by 7, no matter what, because that's what time you get up, on the weekends anyway. During the week, it's always 6. 6 for Jordan, 6:15 for Johnny, every day. When we eat breakfast, and then Johnny has to shower, and Jordan has to do the snacks for school, which, again, something else she learned with the help of ABA. Don't tell me it doesn't work. I'll cut a bitch. Yeah, by the way, if you don't like foul language, this video is not for you. Anyway, and when they're not in school, they, snack time, 10 o'clock, lunchtime, 12 o'clock, dinner time, 5 o'clock. God forbid dinner's not on the table at 5. Holy crap. Oh, I'm doing under eye crap now. So, I do a dot here and a dot here. You really don't need that much, folks. Dot here, dot here. You take the pointy end of your spongy sponge, and And I do not believe in baking because I am almost 40. Just another thing I'll talk about. And all that's going to do is settle into the fine lines that I still have, that no amount of retinol eye cream is going to save. It'll mask it, but yeah, all it's going to do is settle into the creases of my skin. Tis what it is. Oh, right. Do the rest of the highlight. So, scheduling. Yeah, everything's a schedule. And I can't change it. You cannot deviate from the schedule. Because holy hell will break loose. So you can imagine what 2020 was like in this house when they shut down everything. Oh, what a nightmare that was. We had to adapt to a whole new routine, and it blew. It was awful. So, that was fun. That's what life with autism is like. And then autism in puberty with my daughter. Yeah, had fun. I mean, she adapted remarkably well. But Jesus Christ. Just doing a little contouring. Whew. What a ride that was. Trying to teach this kid about proper hygiene and whatnot. I'm gonna hide that double chin. The good old blendy blend. Oh, you know what? A lot of people will tell you to put the blush on the apples of your cheeks, unless you can do that if you want to pull your face down. If you want to pull your face up, go up. I like to use cream stuff. It's just me. Oh, you probably wanted to know what I was using, huh? Again, L'Oreal Brand Whore. Infallible long wear shaping stick. And I have Beauty Counter Color Pinch Cream Blusher. Like I said, I don't normally go with super expensive stuff, but this stuff is awesome. Love it. So, we're just gonna blend the crap out of this. Blend it into your hairline. Because, yeah, that's the idea. You're shaping your face. Blend up. Hide those double chins. Yeah, I got them. Because you know what? Hi, I'm 40. I'm a 40-year-old mom. Ladies, can we just stop lying about the ages? Like, really. We're 40. You're not celebrating your 22nd, 18th birthday. We went to high school together. I know how old you are. There we go. And it should be noted that I am not a professional makeup artist. I am 110% self-taught. Trial and error, folks. Trial and error. I just figured I'd come on and talk while I'm doing my makeup. Keep myself entertained. Use a smaller brush to blend in your nose. Make that nose look a little slimmer. You know, like I said, the first video I did was just ridiculous. It was 30 minutes of me doing my eyes and yelling at the birds because I'm a bird mom too. You know, and if it feels like it's a little too dark, take your foundation brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Soften it up. Yeah. I always get the, oh, you should teach people. Well, it should be noted that I am not a fan of people. And, you know, give me makeup lessons. No. Because I can't tell you what I'm doing. I can show you what I'm doing, but I can't sit there and tell you what I'm doing. I'm just not good at it. There you go. Yeah, I got my mirror. There we go. Shadows and highlights. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Oh, being 40. Yeah. I don't mind it at all. And yeah, we need to stop hiding our age. We're 40. We are 40. Stop hiding it. These aren't sparkles. They're not wisdom highlights. They're gray hairs because we're aging. It's what we do. We age. I'm just doing a little more blendy blend. But yeah, anyway. So that's pretty much that. I mean, it's not really difficult. No. I know I said I don't like baking, but I do like setting. And I like to do my setting before I do my highlight. With the French toast, it's a new powder, sorry. Damn it, I probably should have opened this before I started the video. That might have been the smart thing to do, but, you know. Apparently I don't do smart things. Let's try using my teeth. And I swear to God, if I wear this powder, I'm going to be pretty upset. Anyway. Again, brand tour. L'Oreal, infallible. Shit don't move. So, here we go. Yeah, I figured I'd just do this because, you know, a lot of people do makeup videos where they talk about, you know, murder mysteries and other influencers and yada. Like, no. I'm going to talk about what I know. You know what I know is? I know about being a mom. So, my husband said to me one day, why don't you do a friggin' YouTube channel about being a mom? Do your makeup and talk about being a mom. Oh, alright, hun. We'll give it a go. And here we are. I am doing this while the kids are at school. Because they're fortunate enough to be in school. Thank you very much. Plymouth Public Schools. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Oh, there we go. Got it out. Just tapping out some powder into the cap of my my thing. I'm going to take my happy little powder brush. Happy little brush. Because we all watched Bob Ross growing up, right? Just cut it out. Why are we having an issue with this? Why? Because I'm trying to do a video. That's why. There we go. Okay. What is setting? setting powder. I like to do my setting powder before I do my highlight. And I don't use any of those big old expensive brushes either. Just whatever I can find that's the least expensive. Because, yeah, hi, retail. And you don't need like 87 brushes to do your eyes either. You want to know what I used? 3 brushes. That's it. And I also have this color switcher thing. I tell you that you don't need 87 brushes, but I actually have like a shit ton of brushes. Anyway, yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the decision to start a family early versus the decision to start a family late. Well, you should have focused on your career. And you should have done this, and you should have done that, and you should have done this, and you should. No. You know what? I had a plan. My plan was to have all of my kids before I was 30. And I have my son at 29. And I'm done. And I'm 40. And I'm happy where I am. I have friends who didn't start their families until they were 35. So what? You do whatever it is that you're comfortable doing. If you don't want to have kids right away, that's fine. If you don't want to have kids at all, that's fine too. It's nobody's decision but yours, and there's no wrong decision. This is my highlighter palette. Jeffree Star. I'm going to use Gold Breaker because it's kind of a warm color. And I just take my little fan brush. Tap it out. Just where the sun hits. Just where the light hits. You don't need a lot. A little bit on the nose. Cupid's bow. Chin. Forehead. You really don't need a lot. Like, yeah, there you go. Just a bit. It's also, people say, hey, you don't need to use a fan brush. You know what? I like using a fan brush. Use what you like. And what other people tell you. Like, there's also going to be a lot of people that tell you to not use a primer. I swear by this stuff. You know why? Because it smooths everything out. I have big pores. So you know what? I'm going to use this. Because that's going to blur my pores. That's what I want to do. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. There we go. Okay. Take a little setting spray. I have Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Mist. It works. Don't stick it right in your face because then you're going to get a big old blotch. 6 inches out. That's it. That's all you need. See how easy that is? I mean, come on now, folks. Really. All you need. And yes, I know. I need a haircut. I need to call my stylist. I did my brows, too, with the e.l.f. brow pencil. And e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. Because, yes, they have, dark brows, but they still need to be filled in. And my Milani eyeshadow primer. And I do my shadow first, in case of fallout. And like I said, I had a whole video before, and they just got all messed up. So I'm taking this little bit of product I have on the end of this little brush and just doing a little smoke out underneath the eye. Maybe. But yeah, so let's stop lying about our age. Let's stop stigmatizing when we have children versus when we decide, like when we have children, versus like early versus late. I'm not saying that these kids we should be having, babies in high school. I mean, yes, that does happen. I'm not saying that young moms can take care of their kids, because they absolutely can. But let's just stop stigmatizing and looking down on people for the age that they decide to start a family. Another thing, childless adults, you are not better than me because you decided not to have kids. And, I don't have the problem of trying to find a babysitter. My kids aren't a problem. My kids were an active decision that my husband and I made, and we do not regret it for a second. So you want to go out and get drunk and do whatever? Go for it. I'm happy doing what I do. If you're happy with doing what you do, good for you. But don't look down on me like you're better than me. Long and short of it. So, anyway. Yeah. Besides, I actually like that I started early, because now, even though, yes, my kids do have special needs, I don't have to worry about getting up early with them on the weekends. They can feed themselves. I can sleep past 5 for once. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, I really wish I hadn't broken my damn eyeliner. Boom! Alright, let me grab my... There it is. I have to do my lower lashes. I use L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. Also gonna let you in on another little secret. Maybelline and L'Oreal are the same friggin' company. I might have said that already, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna tell you again. They're the same company. So you're gonna get the same quality of product. No, I don't normally do makeup. I actually don't do it at all underneath my mask that I have to wear at work. Just because all it's going to do is just sweat and clog my pores. Speaking of skincare, use what you're comfortable using. You do not have to go out and spend $8,000 on a prestige skincare line. You really don't. Now, I'm not knocking the products. I actually did like them. I used Beauty Counter for a long time. And it's not that I didn't like it. I'm sorry. But it's overpriced. And I was getting I can get the same results from my L'Oreal vitamin C serum that I can from the Beauty Counter vitamin C serum. And guess what? I'm more apt to go spend $20 on a serum than I am to spend $78 on a serum, or however much it costs. Either way. Because you know what? I'm a Joe Everybody. And Joe Everybody can't afford to be spending exorbitant amounts of money on skincare. Use what works for you. Okay? I use over-the-counter stuff, and I am consistently complimented on my skin. Consistently. Wow, you mean you're not 25? And I am dead on balls serious that somebody actually thought I was 25. I'm not. I'm 40. But yeah. So, use what you like. Use what works for you. Use whatever's in your budget. You do not need to go out and spend stupid amounts of money on skincare. You really don't. You're going to get the same result. Drink lots of water. Hydrate. That's what they're always going to tell you. Wash your face twice a day. Don't use makeup wipes. For the love of God, please don't use makeup wipes. Because it really doesn't do anything. All it does is just push all the shit around on your face. Just use water, take your makeup off, and then wash. use your face wash. Whatever face wash you like. Like I said, I love L'Oreal. Brand whore. Okay. But over-the-counter brand whore. Because retail budget. Anyway. So. The only thing I will spend ridiculous amounts of money on, because it holds up. Really friggin' holds up. Flip sense. Shit, it works. I know it's like ridiculously priced. It's $25 for a tube of lipstick, but for the love of God, it doesn't come off, like at all. It's insane. This is like my new favorite color. What's it called? Dazzling Cranberry. Anyway. Yeah. Kind of awesome. Super fun. And then now I'm gonna hear from a lot of people, oh, but it's an MLM. And their products aren't worth it because it's a scam. You know what? Think of it how you want. I like it, I'm gonna use it. You don't have to agree with me, and I don't have to care. You know what? I don't care, so I'm gonna keep using it. And if you want to deal with your lipstick coming off on your mask, oh well. Hey, why do you even bother to wear lipstick? Nobody's gonna see it. Well, you know what? It's not for everybody else. It's for me. Yeah, you gotta do friggin' 3 coats of it. I don't care. Again. It doesn't move, folks. At all. Kind of awesome. Mm-hmm. Alright, all that coat, and then you do the gloss and all that fun stuff. So, in conclusion, you know what? I am alone. I am 40 years old. I love being 40. I'm almost 40. And owning my age because, you know what? We age. That's what we do. We're humans. We're mammals. We're alive. People age. Animals age. Bugs age. Everybody ages. Deal with it. I am an autism mom. And I wouldn't change it for the world. It's hard. Sometimes it sucks. I've gotten kicked in the head. Punched. Didn't. I mean, we haven't had meltdowns like that in a long time, but... And you know what? Some people in the autism community hate that neurotypical parents call themselves autism parents because you don't have autism, so you can't call yourself that. Yeah, according to you, my child has autism, both of my children have autism, and I am their parent. Ergo, I am an autism parent. You don't like it? Punt. Alright. There you go. No, that's story over. There we go. Gloss. Because otherwise it's sticky and it comes off and no. There we go. Good to go. Look. Holy crap, it doesn't come off. I told you. I'm sticking by this stuff. I don't care if it's an MLM. I don't care if you don't like MLMs. Too effing bad. It's my decision, not yours. But yeah. there we go. That's it. So I'll come back with another video. And talk about the loud ass birds that I have. I have 5 of them. Yes, 5. 4 budgies and a cockatiel. I can talk about what it's, life with birds and kids and all that fun stuff is. And that's it. Oh, wait. I need to take this out. Ugh, I need a haircut. So, yeah, that's all. That's the look for today. I can do more fun looks. I can do more artistic looks. Because I have a shit ton of palettes and a shit ton of colors. And that's all. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a fabulous day. Fabulous week. And hope you tune in again. Take it easy, folks.